Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a black and gold smoky eye. Basically, that just means it's going to be all blacked out with a gold glitter type deal. And I did a black smoky eye before, but it was like all black with a little bit of burgundy up top. This one's gonna be black and gold, because I know smoky eyes are kind of difficult, but they're really fun to do. So, to get started, I've already moisturized my face. I'm probably gonna do a skincare routine for you guys, just that way you guys can see my updated skincare. Compared to my last video, I had a bunch of stuff all over my face, and I'm still working on it. You would think wearing less makeup would make me break out less, but maybe it's because I'm eating worse food, but that's beside the point. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm Alexis, if you don't already know who I am. If you do, welcome back. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. So I'm going to be using the Pure 4-in-1 Correcting Primer. This has been my favorite primer for like the longest time. And I'm just going to use a little bit, about that much. And I'm going to rub it into my face. Just like this. I'm trying to do less looking into the viewfinder and less long, silent pauses whenever I do videos, because I feel like I'm editing out a lot of footage of my tutorial because I'm just doing long silent pauses, and so I'm going to try and fix those. So I'm going to start trying to talk, and if I can't talk throughout it, I would edit that part out, but I really don't want to have to keep editing out my long silent pauses. So now I'm going to be going in with another primer. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and it's just that pink shade. It's kind of like the white pink shade. And I'm just going to put some of that into my T-zone, because I get pretty bad pores there. And I'm just going to rub it in. And at this point it's going to kind of mix with my other primer, which is good because they both do wonderful things for my skin. My whole thing with not wanting the long silent pauses is also I really don't want to ramble on either. So I feel like if I start rambling, I'll edit it out, but I don't know. I'm trying something different, so we'll see how it goes. Next, I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. This is in the shade Fairly Light Neutral, and I love this foundation, as everybody who knows me knows. It is like my favorite foundation of all time. There are a couple others that I like though, I can't lie. So yeah, I'm just kind of blending it in, and I do circular motions. Let me get a mirror. I blend in circular motions, and then after I get done blending in the circular, I do a tapping, stippling motion, because I feel like the tapping stippling kind of sets it in even further. And y'all see how it kind of blends it in better, and I don't look nearly as heavy, I don't feel as heavy, and I feel like it really blended into my skin. Alright, so then I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Sand, and I like to kind of put it a little bit all over the face. But mostly in the areas that you'll see, mostly my T-zone, to kind of highlight and brighten. And then I do a little bit down here, because I feel like it helps with my contour, if I'm being honest. I feel like it just Probably just made that up in my head and it doesn't actually do anything, but personally I feel that it does. So I'm going in with the JH08 brush. I haven't been telling you all what brushes I've been using. Luckily it's just been one. And the JS1. The JS1 was for my foundation and for this little area down here. Yeah, I feel like it kind of carves out the cheekbones even more. It could just be crazy. But then I'm going in with the JH08 and blending in the rest. You see how much like brighter that looks and how like even and healthy it makes my skin look? For my under eyes, I only do the stippling motion like directly under because I feel like it really helps set into those like fine lines. That way I'm not really creasing that well or that badly. And then I take any excess and I rub it on my eyelid. You see what I mean? How much brighter and like healthier my skin looks with this concealer? You need to get it if you don't have it already. And then I kind of take my foundation brush and really just make sure everything is blended and even and pretty. And you know, y'all know how that goes. Alright, so then I'm going to be taking my Coty Airspun powder. And I'm going to be taking my Sonia Kashuk sponge. This is dry. I don't really spray mine. And I just put some in the lid right here. And I take it and I start with my under eye. I make sure there's no creasing. So I'll go under it one more time just to make sure. And I really get underneath because that is where the creasing would go. Of course, when you set this, that powder though, when you set this concealer, it's almost guaranteed there's not any creasing. But tell me, look at the difference. Tell me that's not good. Coty Airspun, and it's at Walmart. Like, you don't even have to pay that much for it. It's at Walmart. You can visibly see the difference. This is in the shade Translucent Extra Coverage, just in case you want to go get it. Wait. And then for the remainder, I put it everywhere that I put the concealer, just to really set in my face. And anywhere that I get a little extra oily, which is basically my entire face, but mostly in my T-zone. And then I'm just gonna do a little bit kind of on the cheek area, just because I do get oily there too. And that's just to make sure everything is blended and good. I go over my eyelids one more time. Alright, so before I do the rest of my face, I'm going to go ahead and do my eye look because I don't want to ruin any of my makeup. So I'm going to take my sponge and my powder one more time, and since I'm using black, I'm going to bake underneath the eye just to really make sure. Like that. That way when I'm using the black, if anything falls out, I can just sweep it away. So I'm going in with an oldie but a goodie, the Alien palette. I love this palette. And I'm just going to start with the shade Titan. And I'm going to put it all over the lid. And I'm going to be using the JH30 brush to put that all over my lid. This is just going to give me a clean base. Just so that way when I'm going in, I don't have any miscolorings or anything like that. Alright, now for the fun part. I'm going to be taking this JH46 brush, which is just kind of like a packer brush, and I'm going to take the shade Blackout from the Alien palette, and I'm just going to pack this all over my lid. Look at how pigmented that is. Okay, so you can see the fallout. If I hadn't put that powder there, it would be ruining my makeup. I know a lot of people like start with their eyes for that reason, but I'm not the brightest, so. And I'm taking it all the way up to my crease, and I'm stopping there for a reason. I stopped on the crease for a reason because I'm going to be taking this JH36 brush, and I'm going to dip it into the black a little bit, and then I'm going to blend it out. I'm tapping off all the excess, and I'm just going to blend out the crease. Kind of like that. And I'm doing small circular motions and a little bit of like a sweeping motion. It should start to look like this. And I'm just kind of deepening it as I go. And then slowly but surely, I'm taking a clean brush and tapping it off just in case. You should be able to take a clean brush and just blend any harsh lines out. And then you should take a second clean brush just in case, because I know how these brushes can be. This is a JH45, and I'm just going to take the edges on this brush and just kind of blend them out. I'm actually going to put some of Titan on here and blend it out with the shade Titan. So once you look like a raccoon, you're doing it correctly. Now, remember how I said we were going to dust off that powder? I'm going to go in with the JH11, and I'm just going to take it and sweep out from under the eyes. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my powder again, and I'm going to kind of clean up the edge. Just like that. So that way the edge is a little more precise. I'm going to take this itty bitty brush right here, which is a JH47, and I'm going to take a pop of my concealer and just kind of put it on the inner corner, because we are putting something in the inner corner this time. This will make that inner corner a little brighter whenever we put the color in it. Then I'm going to sweep away that bake. And I'm just going to take my foundation brush and really just kind of go in to make sure. And I'm going to take the concealer brush and do the same thing. Now I want you to look like this. Don't panic. Because I'm going to make it better. So you know that little brush we used, I'm going to be using it again. And this is with the e.l.f. liquid eyeshadows. This is in the shade at 24 karat gold. And normally I would just throw this right on, but I'm going to use a brush to do it because I feel like throwing it right on is just going to make it messy. So I'm going to paint it onto this brush and start small. This is so bright. I took a bit of a bigger brush. This one is the Ulta Beauty eyeshadow brush. Just because I felt like it was kind of mixing with that concealer. No, I recommend this eyeshadow right here. I recommend it. It is so good. I did not expect it to be that bright. This is pretty. That is the eyes. I'm gonna do my brows real quick, and I will be right back. I'm just using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil Duo and the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel. So I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. Alright, so brows are done. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see my eye look. Alright, so this is the eye look. Very bright gold inner corner. And very black smoky eye. And I don't know if I might add some black underneath too. Yeah. So, or should I do the gold underneath? Should I do like a continuation of the gold? Or should I do like all black? I'm gonna see what the gold would look like first. I'm gonna start small because it's easier to cover it up smallly. Alright, so I did the gold under eye, and I'm kind of liking it, so I'm going to keep it. And I'm just going to kind of build it up so that you can see it a little better. Because I started off small. I kind of took my own twist on this. My sister gave me the idea for the black smoky eye and then a gold inner corner. And then I just saw the gold and I was like, well, I kind of want to do more than just an inner corner. So I extended it all the way out and kind of made it into like a winged effect. So I'm going to do the other eye and we'll see. And let me know how you guys like it. So. Alright, so I did the gold and I love it, so I'm going to keep it. And I mean, it's not like burning my eyes or anything, so it should be okay. But I'm going to finish my face because I look very pale right now and I have no color to my face. So I'm going to go in with the Morphe Glamour Bronze Face and Body Bronzer in the shade Icon. This is what it looks like. And I'm just going to take my JH02 brush and just go in and bronze up. Alright, and then I'm taking my Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush Palette. And I'm going in with the Powder Blush shade. And I'm taking a JH04 blush brush. And I'm just blushing up. It's a very natural blush, and as y'all know, I'm not a blush person, so this one is like perfect for me. Gives me just a little bit of color back without doing too much. And then for highlight, I'm going to do two different ones for two different parts of my face. I'm using the Wet n Wild powder highlight, loose highlighting powder in the shade I'm So Lit. And I'm going to take this JH52 brush and I'm going to do my brow bone. And the tip of my nose. And the bridge of my nose. And kind of go down, but not all the way. I don't go all the way. And then I take my finger and kind of blend that in, and then go back over it. Like that. And then I'm going to do my Cupid's bow. And I don't really focus that much on the Cupid's bow because I'm just going to come back and do it again. But until then, I'm going to be taking my JH09 highlighting brush. And I'm taking the Diamond Powder and the Glow Extreme. And I'm mixing the two. And then I'm putting it on. It gives me like a very like wet type look. And very glowy and pretty. Normally I like that. The super bright, which I'm going to add a little bit of that. The super bright, super loud highlight. But lately I've been kind of enjoying the wet look, so that way whenever it turns it's like a very natural glow and then it's like boom on my face. And I'm just going to kind of dabble on my chin. But I'm digging it. I love this highlighter. And I haven't tried the cream portion of it yet. Which, I should do that in my next video. I should try the cream. Because the cream blush, I've only swatched it. It's a cream blush, kind of a purpley cream highlight. It's like purpley iridescent pinkish. And then a cream highlight. Two cream highlights and a cream blush. So maybe I'll try it in my next video. Who knows? So, next I'm going to be doing lips. And I don't really like to do my lips on camera because, I don't know, it's just weird to me. So, I'm using the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon and the Kylie Naughty is the New Nice. And if you want a dupe for the Naughty is the New Nice, get this Maybelline Ink Crayon in 50. Own Your Empire. This is almost identical to this. Like, let me just show you. So I'm gonna line. I'm gonna line half, and then I'm going to fill it in. Y'all see what I mean? It's almost identical. So I'm gonna go finish the rest of my lips because I look like a crazy person, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the final look. I did a red lip, very bold. You can do a nude. If you wanted to do a nude, you could do like a Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin. You could do the Maybelline nude lipsticks. I prefer red when I do a black smoky eye. I don't know why. It also kind of reminds me of Christmas. So yeah, maybe that's why, because I like Christmas. But this is the final look. I'm going to start doing like slow-mo so you guys can actually see the looks. I feel like I don't ever do that. I just say, here's the look, bye. So I'm going to start doing slow-mo. Tell me if you guys like it or not. So yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. Thanks to my sister for giving me the idea. I kind of did my own little twist on it. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, Emily, for the iVideo idea. And I will see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time, and stay safe during this craziness. And hopefully things start opening up soon, or things start getting better. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.